The following vlog contains photographs and videos from the ghost tour at Q Station, Sydney. Viewer discretion is advised.
We've all heard the saying that something is set in stone. When it comes to Australian history, that's actually literally true. Thousands of migrants passed through the old quarantine station in Sydney, and many of them left their mark in the sandstone cliffs and buildings.
From the early 1830s until 1984, nearly 16,000 people passed through the doors of the quarantine station in North Head near Manly. More than 570 people died there, but some claimed otherwise. The idea behind it was that anyone arriving in the colony, as it then was, who might have an infectious disease would be kept in quarantine until it was considered safe to release them. The station is now home to a hotel, conference center, and restaurant complex known as Q Station, and remains part of the Sydney Harbour National Park.
It's going to be an interesting trip here in Sydney because we're going to an extreme ghost tour. It's going to be near Manly Beach, so we're going there. But first we're going to have dinner. I'm pretty much excited and nervous. We'll see about it. And by the way, I'm using Note 8 for this video since it's quite raining and I don't want my camera to get wet.
It wasn't really my plan to try ghost hunting at Sydney, Australia. But since I got really curious about it, a good friend of mine, Jason, booked an extreme ghost tour at Q Station. He told me that he already did this ghost tour twice. Wow, such a brave man. From Burwood, we drove all the way to Manly. To be frank, I don't have any clues of what's in store for us.
We're finally here at Manly. We're looking for some place to eat. It's cold. So we're finally here at Q Station. The tour is about to start at around 9 in the evening. Yeah, it's quite cold.
The hospital. It was there. My friend in one room, he felt I keep hearing like one room, you compare the rooms, you probably want to fuck about there. First one was fuck, the second one was very, very heavy, like I couldn't breathe. Like,
come here for the moment. You will might have noticed these sorts of things when you came in, all these lovely inscriptions. It flashes up another green, a yellow, orange and red. That means energy's come up from there. and it might, not always, might be a ghost. Your mobile phone, if the mobile phone is active, just press the button to, here we are. It might be your mobile phone, so. But it may well be a ghost.
The barn.
Okay, so since I only have limited clips of the tour, because we're not allowed to take videos inside and also flash photography unless otherwise stated, I'm going to share all of the things that I experienced during the ghost tour. So here goes. We should open up our senses. We don't have to rationalize everything. So I guess it's part of the experience of the ghost tour. In our first part, we were placed inside a room. It's like a barnyard, but there were two rooms actually. The first one, we were locked down for like 2 minutes in complete darkness. I didn't feel anything except that it smelled hay. I didn't really mind at all because I thought that it used to be a horse barn or something. But on the second room, I felt something. The air felt heavy, I don't know. So after 2 minutes we went outside and our guide told us that it used to be a gas chamber, and that's just the beginning of everything.
Bit of a little boy. But it was kind of like we walked into that room and to me and then it just got darker. The room itself got darker.
That second room.
Yeah, and I was like,
It definitely, to me, it's not really different. The second room is more dead, more. It wasn't a nice smell.
things going on with stuff. Here's a picture mistake here.
So the hospital wing was creepier than the first two rooms that we went to. According to our guide, there are 4 ghosts inside the hospital wing. There are 2 children who love to play hide and seek inside the cupboard, 1 adult woman, and the malevolent spirit of an old man. So when we got inside the hospital wing, it got unusually colder and I felt something brushed my arm. I don't know, it kind of creeped me out actually, to be honest. So Jason went to the cupboard and checked his EMF and it went crazy. So what he did was, he recorded himself singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And believe it or not, we caught something. I need you to listen closely.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Like a diamond in the sky, up, up, up the world so high. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
The gravedigger's house.
So we went inside the gravedigger's house. It's a bungalow. There are 2 rooms inside, a living room, kitchen, dining room, and a bathroom. It's a haunted house, yes. It's so haunted that our guide won't tell all the gruesome details about the house. So the guide left us there for like 5 to 10 minutes to explore the whole house. I first went inside the room, the first room to the right. It felt heavy, at the same time sad inside the room. It used to be the room of the pedophile doctors. The second room was quite scary. I really wanted to go inside, but there's this forest that doesn't allow me to enter. It felt really, really negative. So the back portion of the house was the scariest. It's where the kitchen and the bathroom are located. Now, it was really dark and eerie, and to the left it's the kitchen. I stayed there for like 3 minutes to observe everything. It was really cold. I really wanted to go inside the bathroom, but I don't know, something sinister happened there, and I immediately went outside. I went back to the living room. When we went outside, the guy told us that there was a child who got murdered inside the bathroom. She got strangled by barbed wire. Shit.
The morgue.
Okay, so it's already daytime, and I think it's less terrifying if I tell the story about my experiences at the morgue. I really hate that place. It's small, it's dark, it's humid inside. So it was completely dark inside the morgue, and we were standing in front of the mannequin covered with a white piece of cloth, and we were standing at a semicircle position. No one was standing beside me, and I stood beside a door leading to the laboratory. While the guide was talking about the history of the morgue, I felt a cold wave brushing my arms. I just shrugged it off at first, but as time went by, it got colder. It felt like as if it was pinching my arm. I was completely terrified about that experience. So after we went outside the morgue, I told the guide, and he just told me that there's this ghost who loved to play tricks on people, and I think the ghost liked me.
The shower block.
The shower block is the most haunted place at Q Station. During that time, if you're under quarantine, you get to have a shower first, but it's not water, but it's carbonic acid. It kills lice, fleas, and other dirty stuff. But 2 days after, your skin starts to peel off. Our guide told us that there are shadows lurking at the dark corners of the shower block. And he told us that we have to go to the place or the corner that made us really, really uncomfortable. So we walked past through the center aisle, turned right, and we walked slowly. As we made our way back to the center aisle, it felt like someone was watching us behind. So instinctively, I looked back and I saw a shadow peering from the corner. A dark figure came right after us. It was darker than dark. It was 7 feet tall. It was big. I don't know. Whatever that is, it scared the shit out of me.
But I'm walking the shower block by myself. This is insane, I tell you. I feel like someone's so close up behind my back. I have goosebumps all over my body. No fucking way. Okay. That wasn't good. Who just made that bang next to me? Who banged in the shower cubicle? Anybody? Oh, fuck.
Okay, so it's 12:30 in the morning. It's 21 degrees outside, and we just finished our ghost tour. Damn, all of those stuff are real. Like, fucking real. I believe in ghosts, but I didn't experience everything until this tour. But it was fun. It was a great experience, nonetheless. I don't know, I'm out of words. So, if you're in Sydney, don't forget to try this ghost tour, Manly. I'm so tired.